Resident Evil Remake was leaked a week in advance its release. The algorithm found that I pre-ordered the game and pushed me hands-on preview, Remake versus Original, and like. Strikes at the beginning of videos streaming out of build for 1 week. It's common for commercial content to be leaked first published, which not only reduces clients' expectation, but also brings financial losses to businesses. Leaks happen in all walks of life, like screenplays, movies, digital products in particular. This time, let's see how hard businesses try to avoid leaks. A strong fortress cannot stand to a Trojan horse. Therefore, employee management is a top priority, and it's essential to have them each sign a non-disclosure agreement in order to shut up or background. Many companies choose to use highly liquidated damages in non-disclosure agreements to discourage employees from disclosing information. But there are always who take the risk. Gu, who disclosed Xiaomi's new phone, was required to pay 1 million RMB in damages according to arbitration. If he had been contractually obligated, he would have to pay $1 million in liquidated damages. You and Gu may have the same question now: how the company locked onto it? This brings us to means of tracing. Based on name and content of leaked files and time and path they were sent out, the leaking process can be inferred and leaker can be identified. For example, Alibaba watermarked their employees' access interface. Once the leaker occurred, it can immediately log on to leaker by the ID. Google leaked content by recording a video, which is more difficult to trace. The first step is delineate suspects having access to recording, then trace them according to time, place, and other information. The word of mouth is difficult to prevent, but it's not that harmful. Just imagine one of Resident Evil 4 production staff telling his friends Ashley was blessed out in a new version, and what it may be like. After all, by the nature of contract is limited. Confidential measures should be carried out throughout all procedures. It's a little bit of a spy movie. Walk into office cameras everywhere, turn on the computer and enter the lady's password. Open the file after a long wait for decryption. Then contact the leader via internet to get information and set it out. A complicated workflow Westia and a confidential software internet audit is watching you all the time. I'm not making this up. Johnny Ive, the genius behind Apple's greatest products, reveals that Apple has extremely strict security measures in the chapter The Design Studio Behind the Iron Curtain. The unpublished iPhone and iPad models are covered with black cloth all the time to prevent them from being seen, and their studios use frosty glasses to block peeking. When Steve Jobs was communicating in the design department, he would play loud music to obscure their conversation so that people outside the meeting could not hear. Even so, Apple has experienced models being disclosed before the release of new products. Hackers are mostly responsible for game leaks. Most fans of the game know that Half-Life 2 and GTA 6 were hacked and the source code leaked. In 2020, Capcom's massive internal information stolen by hackers was one of the worst leaks, which included a list of games to be released in the coming 4 years, and the Resident Evil 4 Remake was on it. According to the latest data released by IDC, global spending on cybersecurity solutions and services is expected to reach $219 billion in 2023. Investment in cybersecurity-related hardware, software, and services is expected to reach $300 billion by 2026. This includes UTM Firewall, Cyber Marketplace, network security software, security integration service, etc. Even if a game is completed, it still has a risk of being leaked. Closed beta test is one of regular processes before the launch of many games, through which developers collect feedback and then modify the game. Players who are lucky enough to participate are often so excited that they can't help to share with others. There are only two ways for game companies to deal with this: non-disclosure agreement and watermarks. But they don't seem to help much. Test data is still leaked everywhere, and game companies are often charged with trumped-up charges for it. For example, all versions of Genshin Impact have experienced leaks. Character values never revealed during the beta phase always cause an uproar in community. These values were to be modified based on feedback, but after leak, players would attack the game if they didn't have that good experience. Leaks were widespread by lively discussions on social media platforms and websites dedicated to posting leaked content. Resident Evil 4 Remake leak provides clues that someone got completed game discs, exactly what we saw for release. Sorry for Capcom, and good luck to Resident Evil Code Veronica Man. So who's the leaker? The workers in this factory, the driver, or the retailer? Nobody knows, but many are watching.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoy it.